Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. So, I just got done watching The Godfather Part 2, and it's alright. It's pretty good. It's just like, it's so long. So freaking long. But it is pretty good. It's one of the last quotable movies of the whole franchise, in my opinion. But it's alright. Also, last night, as I was watching it, right, I started thinking, what if? Hear me out. Just a crazy out there fan theory. What if the Godfather is connected to 1883, the Tulsa King, and which means the Tulsa King is connected to the everything else, pretty much, like 1883, freaking The Sopranos, the freaking Landman, Yellowstone, 1923, 1883, and everything else. Here's why. Okay, here's my reasoning. Okay, to connect the dots. Okay, so in 1883, the events of 1883 happens, right? About 20-something years go by. 1901, Marlon Brando's character in the first Godfather is born. Then, when he's about age 11, or like 9, whatever, he comes to America, about 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. He comes to America. By that time, the events of World War I happens. He grows up. He goes into war at some point, and then Fredo is born around 1917, 1918. And by that time, around 1918, Sonny's born. By that time, they adopt a kid. Around 1920, 1922, Michael Corleone is born. 1923 to 1924, the sister's born and grows up. They grow up. By that time, it's during the events of 1923. Then they grow up. Michael goes to war, goes into war to fight the Nazis. Then comes back. The events of Godfather happen. But here's where the white man Freddy comes in. He's born around that same time, just around the same time as the younger sister has kids and raises her kids, and then some years go by, 7, 9 years go by, maybe 10 years go by. The events of The Godfather 2 happen. Then, some odd years go by. The events of before the events of, I don't know, the events of Sopranos happen around the 80s, 90s, somewhere around there. And yeah, but there's a lot of filler in the events in Godfather Part 2. So that's why I'm trying to, connect the dots. Then Dwight Manfredi goes to prison for a crime he didn't commit, spending 25 years, which means he was probably in the same prison as Ray Donovan's father, and then comes out and is immediately exiled and sent to Oklahoma just to get and that person who says you now work for us is a Corleone. Think about it. Just think about it. That shadowy figure that we heard in the end of Tulsa King was Anthony Corleone, or a grandchild of Michael Corleone, which would be the son of Anthony Corleone. I don't know if that works, but that's what I'm going with. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far for right now. Please like, share, subscribe, and have a good day.